even when there are emotions coming up, even if it's a whirlpool of anger coming up in you, have you noticed that the knower is there in the background? The knower is always there. Sometimes the knower also says, David, don't say this, don't say this. But you're so full of anger, you say it. Have you noticed that? And then you're like, oh, I should have listened to that inner voice that said, don't say it, don't do this. You see what I'm saying? So at the background of every emotion, the knower is there. It's just that it is a very bleak voice at that moment because my emotion is so pronounced. And it doesn't matter what the emotion is, whether it is anger, whether it is hatred, whether it is fear. Irrespective of what the emotion is, the knower is always knowing it. On the path of Advaita, what is advised about emotion? Because you are not used to this practice of being the knower knowingly, you have to learn to first embrace that emotion. In real life, what do I do when an emotion comes up, say of fear? What do I want to do? I tend to run away from it. I don't want to face this fear. I don't want to see it in its eyes. Advaita says that is what causes the fear to come back again and again and again. Yes? So that is not going to bring you peace. By pushing dirt under the carpet, the room does not become clean. There is dirt under the carpet. So Advaita says, once you recognize that pushing something away is not the right action to do, you take up that emotion. If right now you are experiencing that emotion of fear, instead of pushing it away, pull it closer. Have the courage to dive into that emotion, to embrace it, almost like hugging it, kissing it. It's a very difficult thing to do because I don't want to be with the fear. But really, the truth is you don't want to be with the thoughts of the fear. There is a story in the mind related to that emotion. It is because of this happened, that happened, I did this, or I should not have done this, or whatever the story is. This will happen in future. This story is what is like fuel to the fire. It is increasing the fire of that emotion. So Advaita says, keep the thoughts out and embrace the pure feeling. If it is anger, it is a fiery feeling. Yes, you embrace that feeling, be in it, just be in that feeling. Keeping the story out. The thoughts come again and again, you just relax from the thoughts. Relaxing means you will notice when you start thinking, you do this. Have you noticed? You clench your forehead. You're actually clenching the membranes of your brain. When you're thinking something intently and especially related to a strong emotion, you have to unclench, relax from it, and go into the emotion. Sink into that feeling. The feeling is either of fire or it's a very heavy feeling if it is sadness. So in Advaita, they have given the feelings the quality of the elements. Anger will have the feeling of fire. Sadness will have the feeling of earth, heaviness. Do you get that? Yeah. If there is lots of restlessness in you, it is the feeling of air. Yeah. Air is always moving, wind is moving like that, and that's how you feel restless inside. Yeah. Anxious about something. Yes. And feeling is of water. Water is like a flowing feeling. It is more connected towards joy than with the negative feelings. So Advaita says, recognize that it is nothing but a particular element in this body-mind complex that is predominant right now. So if it is sadness, which element is predominant right now? the earth element. Yes, it is heavy. It gives that feeling of consolidation. So just look at it as it is a pure element, and that is what is there right now. It's predominant. This is my reality, and you sink into it, sink into it, sink into it. You go deeper into the emotion, and you will notice on the other side, when you come out, you will come out to the same knowingness, the same knower. And that knower is bliss. That knower is devoid of any craving, devoid of any aversion. Yeah, means it is devoid of fire, means it is devoid of earth, it is devoid of air, and it is devoid of water. It is of the nature of space. What is the nature of space? Does it resist? Does it crave? Does it hurt? Does it burn? Yeah? Does it cause restlessness? Does it move here and there? Nothing. Space has a very unique quality, the quality of quietness, silence, bliss. Yes? Every emotion has this quality at its bed. Only at its bed, which means if my emotion is a big valley, I will have to go through that emotion, sink into it, embrace the emotion, become one with it. It's okay if tears come out, and if it's very difficult, you keep the story out. Don't entertain the thoughts. Just feel that element and go to the bottom of it, and at the other side, you will come to that bliss, the element of space. Advaita is very clear that in this ocean of space, fire arises, plays for a while, and it goes away. In this ocean of space, water comes up, plays for a while, and goes away. In this ocean of space, wind comes up, creates havoc, and goes away. In this ocean of space itself, earth is there, the heaviness, the consolidation, and it dissolves and goes away. You get it? So first step is to deal with that emotion, embrace it totally, come out to the other side. When you come out to the other side, you will know, oh, the emotion is not stronger than me. The emotion does not have an infinite grip on me. The grip was very small, very limited. It's till the time I was not in this knowingness, in this awareness. Is that clear?